We're here on the street, and it's Patrick Duff on the street. We're in Trenton, New Jersey. And what's your name?
My name is Amora.
Who do you think is going to win the presidential election in America?
I'm not 100% certain. I don't have an opinion on that because I can't. I didn't guess right in the past, so I'm not gonna.
So one of the things in the media that's been a big topic lately has been they're saying that somewhere around 20 to 27% of young black men are voting for Trump. So we're asking people who are in Trenton, New Jersey, especially black people, do you know anybody that's black in your friends or family that are voting for Trump? And what are those conversations like if you do know somebody?
27% is high. That's pretty high. But yeah, I do have friends. I have friends that have mentioned wanting to vote for Trump. I mean, in the past, as a business owner, I could see, you know what I mean, where Trump is a businessman, and I could see where some of the business decisions that he made, you know what I mean, were beneficial in our country. But as in regard to like morals or just decency or anything like that, I don't think our young men are considering that, you know what I mean, that aspect of it. They just think about the fact that a lot of flim-flamming went on when Trump was in office. You know what I mean? A lot of people in a lot of different places made a lot of money, and they think that was a Trump thing. You know what I mean? They think that, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that that's a very loaded question, and I think it's a very ignorant mindset. You know what I'm saying? My people, hey, but 27% is really high. You know what I mean? That's really high.
So what would you say the percentage is if you were to put a number to it?
No, I mean, you put a number to it.
No, the media puts a number to that. Like I'm actually independent of the media because I think a lot of the media tries to shift people's views based upon statistics are one of the biggest things you can lie with. So why not come to the street and ask people the real question, and people that are actually living in a chocolate city. This is a mostly black and brown city, right? Yeah. Except for the politicians that are down here who leave at 4:30 every Monday through Friday. So in that sense, what do you think the percentage actually is?
I actually think it's higher, to be honest, because you got a lot of people who if they were voters would vote Trump. They're just not. They're not. You know what I mean? They're not progressive enough to actually be a voter. So, but if they were, those people would be voting Trump for those same, you know what I mean, small-minded reasons. And that's, I'm not gonna say that I'm so deep into politics that I know so much about what's going on. I only know about what I've personally experienced as a business owner, as a black person, as a Trenton citizen, as a voter. You know what I'm saying? So. And
do you think that local politics affects you more than national politics?
For sure. The president doesn't even make the rules, to be honest with you. The president is not the rule maker. The House, the Senate, like, you got to go through all those different channels before it's even going to hit his desk. You know what I'm saying? So that's, like I said, a lot of that is really small-minded thinking.
And what's your name?
Derek Branch.
And what do you do here?
I'm an artist. I'm a freelance artist and musician. I play music.
And who do you think is going to win the 2024 presidential election?
He's an actor, just like she said. The other lady before me, people going to vote for him for the entertainment. Trust me. That's what it seems like.
So did you think Trump or Kamala was going to
win? Trump. I believe that. And it's a trick anyway. It's a trick.
And are you going to vote?
I voted last time, and probably will vote this time too. But the outcome of the vote that's up to America. And like I say, Trump probably will be president again, regardless of all his antics. That's what they want now. And a lady before us said it's not him anyway making the decisions. The actual winner is going to be the government because they're going to get more people participating in this process probably this year because of the Latinos and the young black people that love that kind of stuff. And Trump is going to provide it if he's president.
And as I asked before, like they say, like 20 to 27% of young black men are voting for Trump. Do you see that in your interactions?
Yes, I see it. It's a sign not too far away from here. I'm voting for Trump. F your feelings. And it's a black neighborhood, black people.
Well, my name's King. You spell it King. Also, Benzo 10X. I'm a rapper out of Trenton, New Jersey. BNZO 10X altogether.
Who do you think is going to win the presidential election?
I would say Kamala Harris. She's going to give tax cuts to the poor and the middle class. But I also think Donald Trump might win because he gave people the 1,200. So it could go either way. I don't really get into politics personally because it brings arguments. But, I'm here for the, city, give my opinion because I'm part of the city.
And are you going to vote?
No, I'm not going to vote.
And do you think voting's important?
It is important, but me personally, like I said, I don't really want to get into politics. So no, I won't be voting.
But you think it's important. So would you think that maybe, nobody gets to see who you vote for, right?
Yeah.
They actually can see if you voted, but not who you voted for. You know that?
Yes, of course. But me personally, I won't be involved into the politics. But I would like to give an opinion.
And do you think, question I've been asking, because a lot of the media right now is saying that there's a large percentage of young black men, especially, that are voting for Trump. Do you have any friends that you know or family members that are in that category?
I haven't seen any, and I hope I don't. So, next topic.
Well, thank you very much.
What's your name?
Navion.
And how do I spell that?
N-A-apostrophe-O-V-I-O-N.
So, who do you think is going to win the 2024 presidential election?
I don't know, but I hope it's Kamala and not Trump. That's it.
So it's pretty obvious that are you going to vote?
I am not. I am religious, so I don't vote.
Is it part of a certain religion that doesn't allow you to vote, or Jehovah's Witness? Wow, I did not know that. And then let's say in the sense of, but it seems you want Kamala to win, right? And why would you prefer Kamala over Trump?
Because Trump hates black people. Like he's a racist. He's a misogynist. He's disrespectful to people who have disabilities. Like he does not care for the human race for real. Like the world for real. He doesn't, and that shows in all his actions and his words. He cares for money. Yeah, he cares for money, and I feel like I would rather somebody who actually cares about the people of this country and the things that they want.
And then in the your everyday life, right? How much do national politics do you think affect you?
Not at all, really. I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. That's something to think about. But I mean, it affects me in the fact that, like, I don't know, everybody that I know is not a fan of Trump just because of how he is. That's the only thing that I could say that I think affects me.
And do you think voting is important?
Yeah, I do. Even though I don't do it, I do think it's important. I think it's important for people to vote for the people that they want to see in office, who they feel like will make things better. But yeah.
And same questions for you. So who do you think is going to win the 2024 presidential election?
Okay, I'm going to answer this in two ways. So, no tea, no shade. I think Trump's going to win. But I want Kamala to win. Kamala? I want her to win. Only because I know she's more beneficial for the women. Because this country is made for a white man. No tea. Like, it's been built for a white man. And I think because she's a woman, she has more perspectives and more ideas for the women. She could benefit the women of this country. I feel like at that. But we still need to think about her privileges. She's a half black woman. So she may be only able to get in a position that she's in because she's half black. Doesn't mean that she's all for us. That's true. Right. And being that Trump has already been in the office, I'm going to say he has a little, a higher up on her. Like he has he got it. No tea, no shade. I don't like him, but he got it. But, wait. But at the same time, my bad. Say what you were going to say.
No, I was going to say that Trump was in jail. Anybody who has been in jail can't vote. So why are we allowing the president of the United States to run the states, and he was in jail? He should be treated the same way as every other person that's in jail.
I also want to say, nothing that Trump has did or have done in the past has gone unseen or like undone. Like it still has happened. So it's like I do agree with her. It's like why not hold him accountable which are holding everybody else who has something to say accountable for, who can possibly run in the office. It just does not make sense. But in the same sense, if we're going to talk about politics and keep it politics, I think is probably going to win over Kamala. Especially think about the population of this country and how many people are here. Think about what the United States stand for. Let's all be woke and present here. Now, I think anybody who's for the black people is not going to win, no tea, no shade. Because the black people are the most people in this country who are struggling. Not just saying we are the only ones, but we are the most ones.
Well, here's a quick question, because Trump passed the crime bill. The crime bill. So the crime bill was it was promised by Obama, it was promised by Bush, it was promised by all these different administrations, but it was actually Trump that passed the crime bill, which was probably the most significant bill in the sense of the criminal justice system to eliminate the mandatory minimums that were locking up mostly black and brown people. So that's just one point.
But then at the same time, I'm not going to say. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really remember anything Trump has done, but I do remember, But I do. Oh yeah, the stimulus. But I mean, did he really?
Did you
really have no option?
financially? Were you better in let's say 2018, or are you better today? You're young. How old are you?
I'm 20 actually.
Oh, so your life is and are you going to vote?
You're messy. Messy. So, am I gonna vote? I have actually been debating because it's like one vote can make a difference, but it's like, do any of our votes? No, I don't really want to get there. Maybe I will vote. I probably will. Maybe I will. I probably will.
And who are you going to vote for?
I swear to God, you better not say Trump.
I'm not gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Kamala, of course, but it's like, does my vote for her actually count? Is what I'm saying. Like, I'm pointing to you guys. I want you guys to look me in my eyes and hear what I'm saying. Just because we vote for Kamala, does that mean it changes anything? No tea, no shade.
And I
We
guess
just have to wait to see.
the ultimate question is: do you think that your vote counts?
No tea. Metaphorically speaking, yes, it counts. But if it's being real, I don't think it counts. Like, no tea, no shade.
And then actually the last question, because one of the things, and right now, especially, I'm a middle-aged white man, so I don't have a lot of communication with young black people, and they're saying that there's 20% or 27% of young black men specifically that are voting towards Trump. Do you know anybody in your friendships that you have that are voting for Trump?
Actually, no. But in the same sense, I don't think Trump. I'm not going to say he's a terrible president, but I'm going to say the only thing that makes him look bad in a lot of ways is his arguments that he makes. Like, it just does nothing but, like, make him look worse. I think he needs somebody to help him. Like, he needs coaching when it comes to getting on that stand and talking, because when he just opens his mouth, he ruins everybody else's perspective. Like, do you guys get what I'm putting down?
I do. Listen, he's.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've often said he's not the greatest person, but he was a decent president.
Yeah, like,
So-
he did. I feel. Did he not do more than Biden? Like, I don't know.
But let me hold on real quick.
Like, what we put Biden in the office?
So
for?
real
Like,
quick, because I saw you shake your head. Do you know any young black people that are voting for Trump?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me what the conversations are like that you've had?
Basically, it's just that, he provided the stimulus, and so for a lot of people, money is. He might not do it again, but for a lot of people, it's money. It's all money. They just want money. So, I mean, and I get that. What?
I'm about to say,
What do you think about President Obama coming out and basically shaming black men to vote for Kamala Harris? Is that something do you think is going to?
What?
Yeah, he came out and basically said, made a lot of comments of if you're young black and you don't vote for Kamala Harris, it's that you're. you're anti-black, and it's just some shaming.
No,
So do you
it's
think that's
about-
going to work?
At the end of the day, it's about politics, not what you look like and how you look. It's about what you do for our country. We are in a country. At the end of the day, this entire country goes against other countries when it comes to war. So my thing is, you can say, oh, women, black women. That does not mean that you made a point. It's about how are you going to carry our country to victory. Victory.
Allow women to.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is she going to really do?
I want somebody who's going to stop wars, who's going to allow women to have choices over their own body. I want somebody who actually cares for us, who doesn't instigate race wars. That would be nice.
Well, you do realize that during Donald Trump, we didn't get into any wars or any conflicts, and then as soon as Biden got in office, we were.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's just coincidence or if that's actually because Trump stopped wars. I wouldn't know that. But I think I want somebody who, like I said, cares for everybody and puts gas prices down and makes everything not so expensive as it is.
Here's a question, because a lot of people say that Kamala is not black. She doesn't have the same black experience. Do you think, because your complexion is quite a bit darker than Kamala, do you think if Kamala had your complexion that she'd be in the same position?
No, absolutely not. No, that happens in movies and shows. Like, I hope one day that a dark-skinned black woman or a dark-skinned black man was president, but I don't see that happening at all.
I don't see it happening either. Can I say something? Like I said, I don't think it has anything to do with color, but in the same sense, Kamala, I think that's her. Think about her arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any argument she's made has given me enough of a decision to vote for her. But what she stands for, I agree with, but it's like she hasn't given me enough to vote for. She hasn't given me enough arguments, claims, and like she hasn't given me enough to just sit there and put in my vote for her.
Well, we had somebody across the street say that they're not so much voting for Kamala as they're voting for the Democratic Party. Is that kind of how you feel?
No. I just think whoever's in the office needs to think about the entire country as a whole and not. Yes, it's good to be inclusive, but I think in able to be inclusive, you have to be thinking about the country in its whole. It's a big diversity of people who are in this country now. So I think just thinking about black people is not just I feel like that's literally just something that's literally just something.
Do you feel it's pandering to for the votes?
Yeah, for sure. But let me say this for Kamala. I love you. You're a sweetheart. But I don't think you have had the experience to even bring that up as if to bring that, you know what I'm saying? You cannot make black people like you're fighting for black women as an argument for yourself to be president when you have not experienced what a lot of us are experiencing right now. Like this city, baby, I'm pretty sure she's come from a township that has money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, privileges is something that plays a part in a lot of things.
You live in Trenton?
Yes, I do. I'm actually from here. And I have family from here. I'm the first generation to ever make it into college.
No, downtown.
Okay.
Has a lot of nonprofit organizations where people are making $300,000. There's a place called the Greater Trenton Corporation. We can't figure out what they do, but they come into Trenton and they leave Trenton with a lot of money, let's say. And it seems to be the cycle of Trenton. In your area, do you see much money being spent on the community?
Hell no. Look at downtown. And look at New York City's downtown. It's like, nah, but like, just be real. No, I don't really see a lot of big budgets being incorporated into our city at all. No, not at all.
There's homeless people still on the street. Like, the roads are horrible. The houses are run down. The buildings are run down. Everything is run down. No, I think that they need to put some money into building up Trenton.
And do you know what party's been controlling Trenton?
I do not.
Really? Well, that's good. But would you agree that local politics probably affect you more than national politics?
Yeah, because it's local, so it's where you live. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. You guys did awesome.
I feel like
Y'all were very, very honest, and that's great.
and able to make something national, you have to get something done locally first. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just expect, for instance, an artist cannot just expect to drop a song and expect to be national the next day. You have to do some work locally for people to know who you are. You have to have like a foundation to your work before you just make it.
I'm guessing
So-
you're an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your rap name?
No, well, my name is Navion. It's Naviion, but I'm a performing art.
Okay, what do you do?
I dance, I act, I sing, I rap, I create poetry, and I want to get into modeling.
And what do you do?
Oh,
Are you an artist too?
I am. I'm a writer. I am writing a book currently, and I act as well. Yes.
Thank you very much.